What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Air Chucks, and we're back with another banging video today. Hey man, I'm hyped for this one. I hope y'all hyped for this one too, because a lot of y'all have been asking me to make this video for literally the past, I want to say, month and a half. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but you know, I'm gonna do my best. I got a lot of videos actually like queued up. Shout out to everyone that ran up my last top 10 video. That was the predictions of what was gonna be meta and what wasn't. That is my most viewed video on my channel at 7K. Mind you, I think I only had like 300 like subs at the time. Now we have 500 subs, so big shout out to every single person out there that subbed and just, you know, shows love to your boy's channel. Now you already know how we do these top 10 videos. If you've seen my videos in the past, I just want to put that disclaimer out here right now. This is my list. You might get a little bit mad at it, I don't know, but what I'm gonna do differently though is this is actually going to be a top 30 list, but instead of just giving y'all a long-winded video, I'm going to break it down. This one's going to be top 10. Next video will be 11 to 20, and then the next video after that will be 21 to 30. But this one in particular is a top 10, aka the meta list. This is the list for like if you really just want to obliterate people on ranked and just have like a low-key a cakewalk to top 100 or hitting Z rank. I know a lot of people that sub to me. Some of y'all said y'all haven't hit Z rank, hard stuck at A rank, B rank, S rank, whatever it is. Your boy gotcha, trust me. Let me know y'all meta picks, who y'all go for when it comes to meta picks. Give me y'all top 10 characters. Did I get the list right? Let me know that shit. And mind you, this is not DP. This is singles only. Before I get into the video, I'm going to give y'all the metrics for how I do my top 10 or how I even just do my rankings in general when it comes to characters for the people that are new here. First thing first is ease of use. If I'm gonna give y'all a top 10, I really want this to be for the casuals and for some of you comp and sweaty ass niggas too. Number 2 is levels of advantage that the character gives you. So it also goes hand in hand with ease of use, but that could be from cheese, whether a character has a bug or not, stats, the defense, offense, you know, frame data, all of that type of shit. Skills, so like skill points, what the character has, maybe after image, explosive wave, wild sense, and then also the character's built, like auto dodge or key regeneration without you having to do shit. That's enough of me chatting, guys. Let's get into this list. All right, at number 1 we got, y'all should already know this one, Whis. To me, Whis is hands down the number 1 character in ranked right now for singles. You have auto dodge, he has the highest attack, he has the highest defense, and did I also mention he has auto dodge? Yeah. Now I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, his supers are not the best. If you do get hit with the beam, which I think should have been 2 key bars instead of 3, but if you do get hit with the beam, that is a hard knock, so that's definitely clutch. Bro, I done seen someone stream, play with one hand, turn around, not look at the screen, and dog walk a player with Whis. I've seen players on live stream close app against Whis. This character is brain dead. I'm telling you, I've argued with my dog Christian Sato about this before because he don't have Whis top 3, which is crazy to me. But what makes Whis such a very, you know, viable character is the man has, I think, arguably the fastest regen in the game. Now, is it on the same level as maybe like a Buutenks or like Metal Cooler when it comes to like how much health you get back? Probably nah, but still, health is health. A lot of people sleep on defensive stats. This character can really carry you. There's this thing where you can use perception and it'll do like an auto sway, or you just catch your opponent in perception. Bro, auto dodge is really, I'm not gonna say broken, it's not broken, but in the right hands, it's gonna feel like it's impossible to touch this character. And then, you know, with the new meta playstyle, which is ghost dashing, Whis is kind of hard to ghost dash, to like at least reset, let me say it like that. What makes Whis really good is he's great for neutral and stuff. Compared to other characters like Beerus, Whis is really good when it comes to neutral. If you're a very passive player, Whis he's tough on this game, and that's why I got him number 1. Number 2 we got on the list, Gogeta Blue. Some of y'all might have Beerus. For me, there's no questions, it's Gogeta Blue. That man has everything that you want. I would prefer flying kicks at 1 or 2 for Gogeta Blue, but still having flying kicks and having a step in rolling hammer and having a perception gut punch and having a 1-stock basically explosive wave with Stardust Barrier, and on top of that it can get up to 6. So now you have 6 Stardust Barriers that can stop your opponent at any time, and then on top of that you can still super counter them if they predict it. So he's almost damn near unpunishable. His defensive stats is up there. It's not up there with Whis and Beerus, but it's still up there. And then his offensive stats, his attack power, basically on the same level as them, probably just a notch below them. So you're not really losing anything when it comes to stats in that department with G Blue. What makes G Blue so cracked, like, he's hard meta. Like, these characters that I'm talking about right now, this is the hard meta, bro. It's so easy to ghost dash with him. His momentum when it comes to ghost dashing, he's fast. So it's easy to ghost dash with this character. You do have the step and rolling hammer, like I mentioned before. You can get extremely mixy with this character. This character is a top 5 mixy character. Like, Whis is not really mixy. He's very, linear compared to G Blue. Nah, G Blue, you can really do a lot of shit. You can slow down your combos with G Blue. You can do resets. The Ki Blast chain got a buff from the last patch that, the second to last patch that we received. So you're also doing extra damage there. So this character he's OD. He's basically a Swiss Army knife, bro. I just can't lie to you. Like, the character has everything that you would want and more. You can low-key argue him at number 1, but I just think Whis' stats and that auto dash kind of carry him to be number 1. So I'm comfortable at leaving G Blue at number 2. All right, at number 3, we got the purple cat himself, the god of destruction, Beerus. Beerus is basically Whis without auto dodge. His attack is on par with Whis, and his defense is on par with Whis too. So he's a very tanky character that can dish out a lot of fucking damage. I've been in situations where I've played Beerus characters or mains on ranked. I'm up probably like 2 bars. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is easy wins. In a blink of a second, they get off probably like 1 or 2 combo strings. Now I'm at my last bar of health. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? I feel like I've been cooking this nigga in neutral the whole time. This man Beerus, he's tough. He does have step in flying kicks. So to each his own about that. I'm not really too big on step in flying kicks, but there are certain ways that you can use step in flying kicks to reset combos. Beerus, he's not as mixy. You can slow down your hits with Beerus. Beerus is actually kind of, I'm not gonna say he's kind of hard to super counter, but he is not the most easiest character to super counter in my opinion. Again, you can ghost dash with this character. He's not the best character when it comes to neutral. I'll just keep it a buck. With that, I do think Gogeta Blue is better than Beerus when it comes to neutral because you can use that step in rolling hammer. Keep that in mind. And I personally would rather have a perception gut punch than the perception key wave that or key cannon that Beerus has, which is still cool, but I personally would rather have that gut punch because it kind of like keeps your opponent in place where you can punish them. And the last character that we have in the hard meta category at number 4 is none other than MUI. This character has been number 1 in a lot of people's tier ranking list since probably Sparking has been out. I think the last time I did a tier ranking video, he was at number 2. He's dropped 2 spots down, but still, he's hard meta, bro. In the hands, if you ever ran into Whis, I'm just keeping a buck with y'all out here. You ever ran into Whis or let's say Unison, them niggas on MUI or UI trouble. That perception with auto dodge is crap. And you're able to still ghost dash with this character. It's a little bit more difficult, I'll say that. But what I've seen other players do instead of that is they'll kind of like fake ghost dash, but then do like a perfect smash. So they keep you in like a perfect smash loop. So I think I've seen Hardcore do that before. So shout out to Hardcore. He definitely opened my eyes to how cracked out MUI can be. So he can still carry you to a Z rank. And he can he can carry you to a top 50, top 20 spot on the leaderboard. Where MUI kind of suffers at compared to the rest of these characters is the stat department. He does have amazing attack strength, but his defensive stats is not the best. I would say it's on the same par as Beast Gohan. Those characters, if you do get caught in neutral with your opponent, you're going to get punished, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you niggas. You will get punished. He can be kind of cheesy if you use auto dodge with the perception, but this is the way for you to get kind of past that defensive like blunder that you have with him. Other things that make this character really, really good, man, and just hard meta is like, you know, that super that makes him teleport. He's able to use that and just punish your opponent if they try and go into sparking, maybe if they try and pop regen, or even if they do like a buff. if you have them 4-stock key bars, you can easily just pop that, punish your opponent. Wild Sense, having Wild Sense, definitely great defensive mechanic. You could put your opponent in Wild Sense, just as you see me using with some of my opponents right now with some of the clips that I just posted. And then he has Instant Spark. MUI, out of all these characters though, within the hard meta list, he's the best in neutral. I think when you talk about what character is #1 when it comes to neutral, MUI, easy and stuff. Having Flying Kicks at #1, I think he has the best combo strings out of all these characters. This character is pretty hard to, you know, punish with Ghost Dashing because of that auto dodge. Auto dodge is just clutch, bro. It's clutch at the end of the day. At #5, this one was tough because I think it's like, it's a tie between these characters. You can low-key switch them from the 5th and 6th spot. At #5, I got Corrupt Zamasu. Only reason why I have him over God Toppo, there's a few things. I like his supers. I think his supers are a little bit more viable than God Toppo. I already basically gave y'all who my #6 pick is too. But yeah, his supers are better. He has a step-in rolling hammer. His defensive stats is still pretty good. Not on the same level as probably God Toppo, but still pretty good. And his slow hits, he's able to slow hit. He's already hitting slow, but you can slow them down even slower than what they already are. So it gets to a point that is damn near impossible. Or by the time your opponent super counters, you've already gotten like 20 hits in. So he's definitely tough. His light heavies, they travel. I'm not gonna lie, his light heavies are probably on the same level as like Gogeta Blue or just Gogeta in general. They cover ground. And again, being a powerful heavy character and having Flying Kicks #1, it does make this character pretty good for neutral. So if you have pretty good neutral within this game, this character is, you know, tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, me personally, his combo strings can be kind of confusing because he has that multi-hit at the end. So definitely keep that in mind when you use this character, because you don't want to end up doing an auto combo, because I've done that a few times. That step-in rolling hammer, it is tough, bro. I want to say he has top 5 combo strings within the game. Flying Kicks #1, Gut Punch #2, Rolling Hammer #3, Heat Cannon at #4. That's tough, bro. You really can't beat that. And still having Explosive Wave, which is arguably the best skill within the game. This is a very defensive minded character. You can still be, you know, offensive with this character, but I definitely think you'll get more out of this character if you're a little bit more passive and patient. Now that leads me to #6. At #6, I got God Toppo. Same thing with this character. The only difference is he has Flying Kicks at #2. So me personally, I'd rather have the Flying Kicks at #1. Being able to like open up your opponent pretty quickly on their toes, but still Flying Kicks at #2. Great. He has a certain slight pause within his rolling hammer at #3. So from what I've seen, even when my opponent is blocking, I always catch them with that rolling hammer. So it turns them around and I'm able to start my combos and start like punishing my opponent. So this character is pretty tough. Again, Perception Gut Punch with him too. I'm not really a fan of his first string where it's like he has the body key wave or key pulse. If you're used to having Flying Kicks #1 or Gut Punch or anything else is #1, that can become a bad habit with this character because you can low-key get caught off guard with that. This is a 8 DP character, but he hits like a 9 DP in my opinion, and he tanks like a fucking 10 DP character. He has the 3rd highest defensive stats within the game, so even when you go up against Beerus, it's not as bad compared to using other characters. So again, this character and Corrupt Zamasu being 5 and 6, hey man, you can't go wrong with it. So yeah, the supers aren't really the best. The skills, having Explosive Wave, it's not even really explosive. It's almost like an Android barrier. It's 3 skill points, and it's very punishable. You can punish it with a super, a rush. I'm not really a fan of that. Get some damage off with your opponent. And then his ultimate, I do like his ultimate more than Fuse Zamasu for sure. His ultimate, if you do the OPAC tech, fly down, catch your opponent, it's very hard for them to like get out of that shit. So it's low-key like an instant, you know, punish. So this character is you can low-key argue him being #5, but I got him #6. And at #7, legendary Super Saiyan Broly. He's been on every single meta character list since the game has released. Bro, he was cracked out when the game first dropped. and he's still a top 10 meta character within sparkingzero. So hey man, he's come a long way. But yeah, nah, he's number 7 for me. At first I had him number 8, but I'll tell you about who I had at number 7 before I just, you know, switched it up last minute. But man, what is there not to say about this character? This character is, he's very tanky, like no pun intended, but he's like a giant in a regular character body. And also ghost dash with this character. A big character like this able to ghost dash is kind of crazy, but it's possible. The only downside about this character is he doesn't have flying kicks, but with everything else he has, you really don't need it. Unblockable rush super that you can literally bait your opponent out. Like, I'm gonna say this, from 5, 6, 7, you can really just be patient and just bait your opponent out, make them come to you. If you're going against 6 DP or lower, he has super armor, so that's a added plus right there. Unblockable ult. And yo, one thing I noticed with the ult, if they're 2 feet from you, not only envelops fucking Broly, but it also takes anyone or anything in 2 feet radius of the fucking beam. Or I mean, you don't, it's not really a beam, it's a ball. But yeah, I think he comes with 2 or 3 charged up ki blast. If you like charge it up, you get like 2. I think if you charge it up all the way, you get 3. So that's great. So you're doing a lot of damage with this character. Yeah, this character just does mad damage. The defense isn't up there as like, let's say a Beerus or Gogeta Blue, I believe, but still his attack though, that's all you need to worry about with this character. Like he can really do damage when attacking. And for the people that use mid Goku, a lot of people are using mid Goku. If you use Broly, yo, his grab moves at the speed of light. They can't do nothing about it. It has a step in gut punch, and then regular step in is a key wave. And then you can honestly, if you get high enough, you could do a hard knockdown and go into sparking. So there's so much things that you could do with this character, especially if you're a patient player. You'll be a living hell for like players that come up against you in the rank. At number 8, I had him number 9 at first, but after I played my dog Seda earlier today, man, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of people I had rage quitting on quick match, bro, I had to move him up. I got Android 13 at number 8. This character, he's the warden. He's the warden of sparkingzero, like deadass, like he's police. When you talk about wild sense gel, that's Android 13. I think I might put the video of me playing Seda here. He already starts off with 2 skill points. Then on top of it, he starts off with 3 key bars. So having 3 key bars and 2 skill points off rip, I can literally rush my opponent down. I can be super.
I can't get out of this. Nah, Android 13 is something different. Android 13 different. If I could just get out of this jail.
Super aggressive. This character is just straight relentless. I don't have to be patient at all because, you know, it's an Android, so he's always going to get his key back while I'm attacking. He has flying kicks in the beginning and flying kicks at the end, so he's just great and neutral in my opinion. Has gut punch. No, I think he has flying kicks third and then gut punch at the end, but still great rush strings in my opinion for neutral play. Can't really get mixy with this character, but hey, I really don't give a fuck. Like for simple players like me, this character is perfect. So, and then he's able to ghost dash and just do a regular like key smash reset. And all this is in his base form. Supers, they're pretty good, all pretty decent, nothing too crazy. As I'm in Vanish Wars, even if my key's at 0 and your key's at 0 and I like send you flying, I could eat.
Android 13 is different, bro. Android 13 is different. This is Android 13 is like, I put him in my super tier. He goes up there with like the best characters in the game, bro.
Easy, just do a transformation, which is 2 skill points. Do a transformation, get full key back, rush you down. Or if I do a leg sweep, transform, super explosive way. And then on top of the transformation, instead of doing flying kicks twice, gut punch twice, now you got rolling hammer twice and gut punch twice. Basically, he's a Master Roshi, but a buff Master Roshi, but at 7 DP. And then his step in is a rolling hammer too. Also with Android 13, downside with that, like any other Android, is when you get touched. And when I say when your opponent finally gets you in neutral, you will be taking damage. So you really need to try to avoid taking too much damage from your opponent. And then also on top of that, when you do flying kicks, sometimes when your opponent's recovering from like, let's say a leg sweep or just recovering any type of like frame recovery, sometimes it might wolf. It won't fully register because He's a 5 DP character, so that's kind of like the trash part. So always make sure to like try and vanish after, so that your opponent doesn't catch you slipping and then you get punished. When it comes to droids, hey, I hate them. And this character specifically, Android 13, when I tell you, if you want a cakewalk to Z rank, for any of you players that are struggling, like, yo, what character do I use to get Z rank? I'm hard stuck at A, I'm hard stuck at B. Android 13, the Warden of Sparkingzero, the character that we had at number 7 previously, up until I started this video. We got arguably the best character in the game from what OPEC said, and I believe Christian Seda said that he is a top 5 character. I'm not too sure, don't quote me, Seda, my fault. I got Omega Shenron, great character. He's the end of what I consider meta. Like, I don't think meta gets up to, I don't think there's 10 meta characters in this game. I think there's only 9, and I think it ends with Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron, he has that step in rolling hammer, great. He basically has the same strings as Broly. I feel like it's pretty easy to ghost dash with this character. By the time your opponent is able to recover or even start his offensive assault on you, you've already got him down to either his last health bar or damn near close to it. He starts off with 4, so damn near close. I think he's the second most. So the fact that you can already start off with 4 key bars, you don't really have to be patient. You can literally just start the assault with this character. Now, what kind of knocked him down personally for me was, again, I was playing Seda, and yeah, nah, 13 is just straight cheese, bro. Let me just say it like that. This character is cheesy, but you also have to be pretty good in neutral. If you're neutral is not that good with this character, also with Broly too, but Broly, you can like low-key bait your opponent. I don't think this character has any unblockables except for one that is kind of like trash. I think with this character, your IQ has to, like, your battle IQ has to be pretty good within this game. If you don't have good IQ within this game, then I really wouldn't put this character any higher than a 9. He also comes with a wild sense, so you can gel your opponent. It just doesn't hit the same as like Android 13, you feel me? And Broly has what, an explosive wave? Yeah, that's why I would have this character at a sitting at number 9. Still great, still meta, but he's the lowest of the metas. At number 10, and rounding up my list for this video, bro, is Buutenks. I still wouldn't put him meta, but he's close to it, bro. This is a very competitive type of character. This character has it all. Personally, in my opinion, I know Seda mains this character, so if he sees this, he's probably gonna be like, Buutenks top 10? Impossible. This character starts off with 3 key bars. Everyone on this top 10 has an advantage with key bars, except for, I guess, like MUI and maybe like Beerus and Gogeta Blue. Now, what makes this character really good is the fact that not only does he have explosive weight, he has regen, and his regeneration is, I believe, 40%. It's a lot, so it's very viable. Buutenks has either the fastest or the second fastest regen within this game. First off is the defensive stats is not the best. Even though the defensive stats is not the best, that's a con. His supers too are trash to me. Where this character comes in clutch is you can get up to 6 skill points. I haven't seen a lot of people do this before. Maybe they don't know that they could do this. If I was any player out there, try not to use your explosive wave too much, but get up to fucking 6 skill points, pop a regen, right after transform into Wuhan. It only takes 1 skill point. You get full key too. So literally all that shit that you did only took 5 skill points. So now you still have 1 left. That's what makes this character a top 10 character in my opinion. And then when you switch to Wuhan, you have new combo strings, does way more damage. Defense is still not the best, but you do get after image now. And in my opinion, I think after image and explosive wave are the top 2 best defensive skill, well, not even just defensive skills, but skills within the game. Hey, don't sleep on this character. He's definitely, in my opinion, a top 10 character for what you get with him. But that's pretty much my tier ranking list for today, bro. I appreciate all of y'all for watching till the end. Let me know how y'all think I did with this tier list. Feel like I'm gonna have a few of y'all saying, oh, you missed this character, you missed that character. Hey, comment below. I like to, you know, see what y'all have to say. I don't mind a little debate, see where y'all heads are at. Maybe I might have missed a character, I don't know. I think my top 10 is perfect. So like the video, comment, and as always, guys, subscribe. Big shout out to y'all for getting your boy to 500 subs. Road to 1,000. We'll be there hopefully by the end of this year, but hey, we'll see. Definitely more content coming your way, but really appreciate y'all. Couldn't be here without y'all niggas. So it's been your boy Eric Chucks. I'm signing out. Peace.